Sock it to me?
Good morning. Welcome to the Howdy Boomy podcast. It's July 26th, a Friday. Hope you're having a great weekend planned with family. Enjoy it. Enjoy this great country of ours. I remember Gore Vidal, a very liberal author, was on a Johnny Carson show during the height of the Vietnam War. Body bags were coming home with our GIs in them. Everything was terrible. Johnny Carson asked him, "What would you do if you were president of the United States?" And Gore Vidal said, "I'd declare victory and withdraw." He said, "How can you do that? How can you declare victory and withdraw?" He said, "Very simple." He said, "The public has a memory of 6 weeks." Think about that. What the Democratic Party now is trying to do is make you forget what's happened over the last almost 4 years. They're trying to make you forget that they coined Kamala Harris the border czar. Oh, no, she wasn't the border czar. They're walking back everything, trying to rewrite history, trying to rewrite what you saw and what you've endured over the last 4 years. The Democratic Party is a great party of liars. It's amazing what they do. They think everybody is on the turnip truck, and they can tell you what's going on, but you know, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, swims like a duck, it's a duck. And that's what we've endured over the last almost 4 years. Border insecurity, attacks on our nation by illegal immigrants, terrorists within us now. It's going to be a terrible situation coming up because now they know Biden's going to be only here for a little while, and our enemies are going to ramp up their attacks on the United States. And Kamala Harris is part of it. She's going to tell you she wasn't. She covered up Biden's incapabilities. Either that or she's an idiot. Either way, she's not valid to be president of the United States. Today's Friday. Our Schiffhead of the week. Named after Adam Schiff, the Democratic liar-in-chief. And it's amazing. He could be qualifying because he told everybody, listen, we got to get rid of Biden. He realizes he was going to get his rear end kicked in California, and he's bailing on Biden just like everybody else did. It could be Barack Obama, who engineered this whole thing. It could be a lot of people. It could be Keith Olbermann, who says that this whole thing with the assassination of Trump was a sham. It was a plot, and he was never shot. All these people who say now it's a conspiracy theory, this thing was all staged, they could be Schiffhead of the weeks. But I'm going to keep it very simple. With Kamala Harris now as the Democratic nominee, racism is at the forefront. Black racism. And my Schiffhead of the week goes to Joy Reid, the black racist host at MSNBC News. The news operation that really hates this country. She's a racist. She stokes racism. And she made a statement that if you are not proud of your race, if you are not a proud black, and you do not vote for Kamala Harris, there's something wrong with you. And she made this statement, and I took a look. She made this statement with her blonde hair. Do the cuffs match the collar? Is she a natural blonde? Is she not proud of her black heritage, her black beauty, her black assets? Joy Reid, the black racist who's as phony as they come. Remember when Dorothy and the Tin Man and the Cowardly Lion and the Scarecrow dropped the broom at the foot of the wizard and asked to get home? And all of a sudden he started screaming, but a curtain parted on the side and they saw some guy screwing around there. Don't pay attention to that man behind the curtain. Well, that man behind the curtain was the wizard. And we don't know for the last 4 years who the man behind the curtain was for this administration. Joe Biden's not calling the shots now, never did for a long time. Who is? Our enemies are going to test us. Joe Biden now is on that balloon back to Kansas. All the Democratic Party is waving goodbye to him, just like the residents of the land of Oz did. And they're going to try to make you forget the history, the occurrences, the misery we've had, the stature that the United States has been diminished across the world stage because of this tandem in the White House. Remember that. They can't take away what you've already seen. And remember that your endurance of what's gone on, the misery we've had in inflation, stature in the world, is due to these two people in the White House. Watch the Howdy Boomy podcast on the Howdy Boomy channel on YouTube. The Howdy Boomy Show. Truth, justice, the American way. God bless you. God bless the United States of America. See you Monday.